I'm Nicole,
And I'm Giu.
and welcome to a mini-sode.
Today we're going to be talking about the Odyssey because it has Robert Pattinson, who we both love, obviously, but there is a bunch of famous people in this movie. It's directed by Christopher Nolan. Zendaya's going to be in it. Tom Holland's in it. Matt Damon, Anne Hathaway, a bunch of people, even more people that I just listed.
Charlize Theron's gonna be in it, like so many. This is the star-studdedest of casts that I have seen in quite some time. They're trying to do a summer blockbuster for sure. It should be pretty good. It seems like it will be. There's so many actually legitimately fantastic actors in this movie that I was really shocked when we were going down the cast list. I was like, every single name I know, every single name in this movie.
I know. I would have just seen it for Christopher Nolan or Robert Pattinson, but so
But
many good actors.
Zendaya, Tom Holland, Anne Hathaway,
Yeah,
Matt
yeah,
Damon,
yeah, I'm on board.
like the list goes on. And yeah, we have Matt Damon is playing Odysseus, and it's gonna be good. Yes, this is the Odyssey by Homer, obviously. We have basically pretty much all of recorded history since recorded history kind of started of build up and different retellings of this legend and who is gonna be the best, and we kind of know the end of the story already, but I think that they're gonna make it look really good. Hopefully, it seemed like they were gonna fight some sea monsters, and we know they're gonna fight the Cyclops and the Sirens. There's gonna be a lot of really good stuff in this movie, and I'm actually here for it. This is one of the first times that something that is this obviously like geared to be the summer blockbuster this year, this actually looks interesting to me for the first time in a very long time.
That's a good point. A lot of the time when they come out with those movies where they just shove every famous person in it, you're just kind of like eye roll, like, okay, you just kind of want my money. But I am interested in this one. It does seem like they're going to make it very action packed because the whole thing is just about who they're fighting and them being on the sea. But it does look fun. And it said it was recorded for IMAX. And I like IMAX movies. I feel like a consumer to say that. But I was like, oh, I do kind of want to see it in IMAX.
Yeah, you should. You shouldn't tell me if the added bit of the experiencing it in IMAX like really makes a difference. I'm probably going to see it in like the regular movie theater because I will probably go want to watch it with audio description, obviously. But I'm genuinely excited. I didn't think I was going to be. I really didn't think I was going to be.
Does IMAX not do audio description?
Okay, so I'm not really sure. I'm sure they do, but it just like it costs a little more to see IMAX usually, and the picture size and quality means literally nothing to me. So in my mind, I'm
Well, I
just like,
see.
why would I pay like the extra to go to IMAX? I mean,
Oh,
like
yeah.
maybe my boyfriend would like it, but I don't care. So
No, no, that completely makes sense. I was just like, is it not even an option? Those bastards.
yeah, no, I mean, I'm sure it is. I actually don't know. I've never tried to see an IMAX movie with audio description, but
You're
you
right,
would
though. Why would you?
think, yeah, you would think that they would have the option though. Like I would hope, just in case.
Yeah, I would hope to, especially since it does cost more. Hopefully, they could absorb that cost to have the audio described stuff that they need.
There will definitely be an audio description track for this movie because it's required for pretty much every movie that's released in theaters. So it'll definitely exist, but I don't know. I've never actually went to an IMAX theater and asked them for like an audio description headset, so I just don't know.
The sound is supposed to be like all encompassing and stuff, though. Do you like that, or does it matter?
I wouldn't say it matters a ton, but I will 100% say that every time I have gone to the movies and gotten one of the audio description headsets, the audio quality sucks. Like, cause they just put it through. It's like they give me a little device and with an attached headset, and then that's how I have to put on a headset. So it's not audio described for like the whole theater, it's just for me. But the sound quality on the fucking headsets is always terrible. So I hate it.
So why would you? That would negate any like good quality from the IMAX movie theater.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I
Interesting. Okay. did not think about this. I'm sorry for derailing about this, but this was informative. I can see why you wouldn't go see an IMAX movie. I think it would be a waste of money, and I don't think you
Yeah.
should go.
And that is how audio description works for blind people who go to see movies. Anybody who's interested, that is my usual experience with going to see movies. I was actually really pissed off. It wasn't last year, it was the year before, because I tried to go see Wicked Part 1, and the little headset thing that they gave me literally just didn't fucking work at all, and I was so genuinely upset.
Oh my god, that was so sad.
Yeah. Yeah, you were with me when we
I
went
was.
to go see that. Yeah. No, that was lame. But
Yeah, and your boyfriend was trying to be so helpful. He kept going and, like, trying to get them to fix the stuff, and they just did not know what they were doing, unfortunately.
they didn't know what they were doing, and they literally didn't have the audio description track at that theater. So they handed me the headset, and they were like, "Here,
Didn't you
go
call
for
ahead
it."
too? You, like, called ahead and
Yes.
asked to make sure. Went and they
Yes.
were like, "Here you go," and then you got into the movie and they were like, "Oh, yeah, we
And
don't
it
know
just
what we're talking about."
literally, like, it was like I could hear it through the thing, but there was no audio description. And I was just like, what?
That's so
Excuse me?
annoying. I'm, like, mad
It,
thinking about it.
it was really aggravating. None of this has anything to do with the Odyssey trailer, but it
Let's yeah,
is
bring it back around
just
to the Odyssey.
my struggles with going to see movies in theaters as a blind woman. So
We
I'm
tricked you into
happy
being educated about this.
just a little bit. But back into the actual content of the video, I really, really want to see this movie, and it better have fucking audio description that works because I want to watch it.
Right, they better, because it does seem like a really big production. I imagine that they will have their shit together, hopefully, because they got their shit together with Wicked eventually. Maybe you don't go see it right away. Like, maybe wait a couple weeks.
Yeah, I don't know. I think that the thing that happened with the Wicked movie was just because of the specific theater location we went to as well. Because I know for a fact that they had an audio description track for Wicked because I've seen it since then.
Makes sense. I haven't actually bring it back to the Odyssey again. I haven't actually read the Odyssey, but now I kind of don't want to. I mean, I didn't want to anyway, obviously, or I would have. I've had plenty of time to read it and haven't done it, but now I want to be surprised. I mean, we're all aware of the Odyssey, like we kind of know what happens, but
We are. That's what I was about to say. Why? What would possess you to actually read that book? It's been out for like a few hundred years at this point. Any one of us could read it. I've read it. I haven't read it since like early high school, but I have read it. It's just I can tell you as somebody who has read it, there's not a deep cultural need for you to consume
wow.
Homer.
Okay. Wow, I feel good that I haven't read it now because it is super long, isn't it?
Yeah, super long. And that's why I'm saying that. I think that if you just watch this movie, if you want to like consume, because it's a good story, don't get me wrong. It's one of the foundational stories of basically the English or just like language in general. It's one of like the earliest things that we have access to. But it's just with this movie, you don't need to. It's a really, really long book, and I think you'll be fine with just watching Matt Damon do it.
Yeah, I would be happy with that, honestly. And I'll save so many hours of my life not trudging through that book.
When I heard that they were making an Odyssey movie, I was a bit like hesitant, reluctant. I don't know. I was kind of like, why? I didn't really feel like we needed it, but watching the trailer, I think it's gonna be good, and I'm pretty stoked for it.
Felt like that until I saw Christopher Nolan was directing it, and I was like, okay, I'll watch it.
Okay. All right, that's it. That's all you had to tell me. And we also have Tom Holland and Zendaya in
Yeah.
this movie, and they're about to be married or have already been married recently, and I love them. I love
Yeah, we ship them.
everybody. I ship them so hard.
Yeah, they're very cute. And then this is the second movie this year that Robert Pattinson and Zendaya are in together, so that's pretty cool.
Yeah, they've got to be like, I think you mentioned this on the last trailer we watched with the two of them, but they have to be friends at this point.
I
And
know. I
I just
friend ship them too. I'm like, that is very
exactly.
wholesome.
I just want them to be friends.
Yeah.
Yes, please let us know if you also find this interesting, what you thought about maybe what you thought initially about them coming out with this story as a movie. And then once you watched the trailer, did your opinion change?
Yeah, let us know. We want to talk about the movie. Leave us a comment, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye!